Good morning, students. Happy morning to all. This is Abdul Razak, teacher of English. Welcome to Mushtaq Life Coach Academy again. We have been learning discourses of paper 1. Good morning, students. Message, notice, diary. Already we learnt how to write diary and notice. I think you have understood what is diary, what is notice. Today I am going to show you how to write message writing. Message writing. Tell me, my dear students, when we send a message to your friends, do you have any idea what is message? When we send a message, and what is the format of message, and how to write a message in the examination, all. So I am writing some of the points here. When we send a message, to your friends, and how can you write a message in the examination? How can we write a message in the examination? What is the format of what is the format of message? What is the format of message and practice of message writing. All these things we are going to learn today. Message. Yes, here are the some key points regarding for message writing. See, my dear students, here it is a piece of information, news, request. Message is a piece of information, news, or a request to be sent the person who are being away. If you want to send a message to a person, message to a person who is not there at present, then we send a message. I am repeating again. If you want to send a message to a person who is not there at present, you can use this message. It is either formal or informal based on the person to whom we are writing. The message can be written either formal or informal based on the person whom we are writing. As when we are writing a message, the point should be briefly, clearly, precisely to be written in the message. These are the key points. To understand what is message. I think with these 3 points you understood that what is message. What is message? And for your understanding, I am going to give a example. Example, my dear student, please listen carefully with this example. Uh, you are a student, you are a brilliant student, you are coming to school regularly, listening all the classes and studying well. You are not performing, in the subject of English. In that situation, I want to send a message to your parent. Try to understand the situation. You are not performing a English subject. In that situation, I want to send a message to your parent. How could I send a message to your parent? Listen, dear parent, I am the teacher of your son. I am the teacher of your son. Your son is coming to school regularly but not performing well in English subject. So I wanted to talk to you personally. Please come and meet me. Please come and meet me tomorrow. Just briefly and shortly, I send a message to your parent. This example, this situation shows that message should be brief and short. My dear students, my dear friends, and here a message looks like a letter, but it is not a letter. Message looks like a letter, but not a letter. There is a difference between letter and message. Let us know what is the difference between message and letter writing. When we are writing a letter, we write a letter. Body of the letter contains three or four paragraphs. Body of the letter contains 3 or 4 paragraphs. First paragraph about introduction. Second paragraph, subject of the letter. Third paragraph, conclusion. In this way we write a letter. But whereas message is different. Message should be written briefly. It contains only one paragraph. Message should be completed in only one paragraph. That is the difference between letter and message. It looks like a letter, but not a letter. My dear students, with this explanation, I hope you could understand the difference between message and letter. Now come back to the parts of a message. While we are writing a message, we have to follow some parts. There are 5 parts to follow while writing a message. What are they? Heading, time and date, name of the receiver, body of the message, and final one, name of the sender. These are the 5 parts we need to follow while writing a message. Let me explain the parts of a message one by one. First one, heading. Yes. Yeah. See, my dear students, there is a format is displayed on your screen on the left. This is a model message writing is displayed in the right at the right, and here I told you what are the parts are required to write a message. Heading. So message writing is a heading. Message writing is a heading. It should be written in the middle of your page. The inner part of outline, it should be written here. And next, time and date. Time and date should be written at the left side of your page. Should be written at the left side of your page. Like we mentioned in a diary entry, we should write a message date time. And here this is the name of the receiver. This is the part, name of the receiver. We called it as a name of the receiver. Name of the receiver means the to whom we are sending a message. To whom we are sending a message. To whom who are sending a message. To whom you are sending a message. This is called name of the receiver. Now fourth one, body of the message. Body of the message. Here this is a place where you have to write about the content, about the information, about the news, whatever you want to convey with your friend. Whatever you want to convey your friend, all these things you should write in the body of the message. Body of the message. Last one, name of the sender. Last one, name and signature. Here, name of the sender. Name of the sender means who is sending the message. Who is sending the message. These are the 5 parts are very important to complete your message. Okay, my dear students, don't confuse between name of the receiver and name of the sender. Name of the receiver means dear father, dear mother, dear friend. Okay, don't confuse. You may confuse between name of the receiver, name of the sender. Don't confuse. These are the 5 parts we should learn, we should know, we should keep in our mind while writing diary entry in the examination. Okay, I hope you have understood what are the steps we required to complete the diary entry. Come back to this model. For Telugu medium students, I am going to explain in Telugu about the steps, about the parts or steps in the format. మనము మెసేజ్ రాసేటప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ మనము ఇక్కడ హెడ్డింగ్ అని రాయాలి. మెసేజ్ రైటింగ్ అనేది మీకు పైన కనిపిస్తుంది, అక్కడ మనము మెసేజ్ రైటింగ్ అని రాయాలి. తర్వాత డేట్ అండ్ టైము మెన్షన్ చేయాలి. తర్వాత డియర్ ఫాదర్, డియర్ మదర్, దిస్ ఈజ్ ద నేమ్ ఆఫ్ ద రిసీవర్. ఎవరికైతే మనము మెసేజ్ పంపిస్తున్నామో, ఎవరికైతే మెసేజ్ రాస్తున్నామో వాళ్ళ పేరు రాయాలి. ఇక్కడ బాడీ ఆఫ్ ద మెసేజ్లో మనము ఏమైతే రాయదలుచుకున్నామో, మన ఫీలింగ్స్ కానీ, మన న్యూస్ గురించి కానీ, మనం ఏదైతే రాయదలుచుకున్నామో అదంతా ఇక్కడ రాయాల్సి ఉంటుంది. తర్వాత చివరిగా మీరు నేమ్ అండ్ సిగ్నేచర్, మీ పేరు రాయాలి. మీరు ఎవరైతే రాస్తున్నారో, నువ్వు రాస్తున్నావు, నీ పేరు ఇక్కడ రాయాలి. నువ్వు ఎవరికైతే మెసేజ్ పంపిస్తున్నావు కదా, నీ పేరు ఇక్కడ రాయాలి. ఎవరికైతే పంపిస్తున్నావో ఇక్కడ రాయాలి, డియర్ ఫాదర్, డియర్ మదర్ అని. ఈ 5 అంశాలు, ఈ 5 పాయింట్స్ మీ మైండ్లో పెట్టుకొని కరెక్ట్గా రాస్తే మీకు 5 మార్కులు ఎగ్జామినేషన్లో వస్తాయి. దిస్ ఈజ్ ద ఫార్మాట్ ఆఫ్ మెసేజ్ రైటింగ్. అండ్ నౌ కమ్ బ్యాక్ టు ద మోడల్ of message writing. I'm asking question to your student. What is this? What is this? Yes, this is a heading. This is a heading. Message writing is a heading. Message writing is a heading. Then followed by what is this? Date. 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 Date should be written in a standard format. 24 November 2020. Don't write 24/11/2020. That is wrong. Just write 24 November 2020. That is right. That is the standard format. Date and time. This is the second part of a message writing. Yes, dear daddy. Dear daddy. Dear daddy is a name of a receiver. Name of a receiver. Your name of a receiver to whom we are writing a diary. Name of a receiver. Name of a receiver. Now come back to the body of the message. I am reading out. Uncle Raghu called from Hyderabad to say that he had a good news for you, but he won't break it to me. Won't break it to me. Ring him back, please, as soon as you reach home. As he said, it was urgent, not agent. Here the spelling is wrong. Urgent. I am leaving for school now. See, when we write a message, if you are not in present, who received the message here? Uncle Raghu called from Hyderabad. Yes, who is sending a message? Rishi is sending a message. To whom? Daddy. Daddy is receiving the message. He is a receiver. He is the sender. Rishi is the sender. Dear daddy is a receiver. Dear daddy is a receiver. Don't confuse between the receiver and sender. These two things are very important. Whom to write a message, whom to send a message. These things is very important, my dear students. So here, dear daddy, who is writing? Rishi is sending a message to daddy. Uncle Raghu called from Hyderabad to say that he had a good news. Uncle Raghu called from Hyderabad. He had a good news for you, but he won't break it to me. He won't reveal it to me. Ring him, please. Ring him back, please, as soon as you reach home. As he said, it was urgent. I am leaving for the school. Uncle Raghu called me to say something to you, but you are not at home. As soon as you come to home, just call him. He said that it was very urgent. I am leaving for school now. Rishi is leaving from school. Then he send a message to his father about uncle's call. He called me. He called you, talked to you, but you are not there. So I am sending a message. Here is the receiver, dear dad. Dear dad is a receiver and Rishi is a sender. Yes, for Telugu medium students, I will explain in Telugu. This message explained in Telugu. ఇక్కడ రిసీవర్ ఎవరికి పంపిస్తున్నారు, ఎవరికి రాస్తున్నారు? డియర్ డాడీ. ఎవరు రాస్తున్నారు మెసేజ్? రిషి రాస్తున్నాడు. ఎవరికి? తన తండ్రికి రాస్తున్నాడు. ఏమని రాస్తున్నాడు? అంకల్ రఘు ఫోన్ చేశాడు, ఒక గుడ్ న్యూస్ చెప్పడానికి నీకు ఫోన్ చేశాడు, కానీ నీవు ఇంట్లో లేవు. నీవు ఎప్పుడైతే ఇంటికి చేరుకుంటావో అతనికి ఫోన్ చేసి మాట్లాడు. ఇట్ వాజ్ వెరీ అర్జెంట్ అని చెప్పాడు. అది చాలా అత్యవసరం అని చెప్పాడు. నేను స్కూల్కి వెళ్తున్నాను, నీవు ఇంట్లో లేవు కాబట్టి నేను నీకు మెసేజ్ ఇస్తున్నాను. అంకల్ ఫోన్ చేశాడు, అది చాలా అర్జెంట్ కాబట్టి నీవు ఫోన్ చేసి మాట్లాడు అని ఎవరు? రిషి వాళ్ళ డాడీకి మెసేజ్ పంపిస్తున్నాడు. ఐ హోప్ విత్ దిస్ ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్ యూ హ్యావ్ అండర్స్టూడ్ వాట్ ఈజ్ మెసేజ్, వాట్ ఈజ్ what is message, and the format of message. That format has 5 steps, 5 parts: heading, time and date, name and name of the receiver, body of the message, name of the sender. These 5 parts, we have discussed these 5 parts, and we have practiced, we have seen the one model message writing. I hope you have understood that how to write a message in the examination. uh, before ending this class, I am going to give a homework to you. You have to write a message. I will give you a situation to you. Just you have to write a message. And one more thing I want to clear, that my student, this is the creative expression. In this creative expression, we have been learning minor discourses of a paper 1. We have learnt diary, notice, and now message. And one situation: diary, notice, message. We have learnt all these 3 minor discourses. And I'll give one situation. One situation. Based on one situation, you have to write 3 answers. One is diary, another one is notice, third one message writing. Here is the example. I am reading out the example. Nick learnt surfing at his master, Bethany Hamilton. His photo got published on the Surfer magazine. Think that he went to her, convey his gratitude, but he was not at home. Write a message to her. This is the situation. When he saw his photograph on the magazine, he was very happy. He was jubilant, but he wanted to share his happiness with her master. But he went to her, but she was not there. Then he leave a message. Imagine that you are Bethany Hamilton, and write a message. Bethany Hamilton, and write a message. You are a Nick, and you want to send a message to Bethany Hamilton. Here, who is the sender, who is the receiver? That is the most important. Type your answer. Type your answer. Who is the sender? Who is the receiver? Who is the sender? Who is the receiver? Type your answer. Receiver. If you know who is the sender, who is the receiver, then you can write the answer very easily. To whom send a message? And yes, based on this situation, we can write a message, and we can write a notice also. We can write a diary also. And you imagine that here is the question for you. Yes, Nick photo has got on the Surfer magazine. Think that you are Nick. Now write a diary entry about your feelings. Think that you are Nick. నీవు నిక్ అనుకొని నీ ఫోటో సర్ఫర్ మ్యాగజైన్ పైన వచ్చింది. అలాంటప్పుడు నీ ఫీలింగ్స్ ఎలా ఉన్నాయి? యువర్ ఫీలింగ్స్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు రైట్ ఇన్ ద ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ ఎ డైరీ ఎంట్రీ. సేమ్ సిచ్యువేషన్, బట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు రైట్ డైరీ ఎంట్రీ. Again, I'll give another situation, same situation, but we have to write a notice also. We can write a notice also. Imagine that Nick want to visit to your school. you wanted to facilitate him on his success. You want to facilitate him. So you are the secretary of the school cultural club. You are the secretary of the school cultural club. Now issue a notice to the students to participate and make it grand success. So we can issue a notice. We can issue a notice on the basis of this question. And we have learnt, my dear students, we have learnt all the discourses, minor discourses of paper 1. Diary, notice, message. Diary, notice, message. Right now I gave you one model question to you, and you can write 3 answers. One question, 3 answers. We can change diary entry. We can change diary entry into notice into message. Try to understand and write 3 answers and send it through Telegram. I will check it out your answers. I will check your answers. Don't worry about that. And one more thing I want to clear, that day by day I am going to take the class. Today is 24th November 2020, and I will meet Tuesday. I will meet on 26/11/2020, that is Thursday. Day by day I am going to take online classes for you through Mushtaq Life Coach Academy. Thank you very much for listening my class. Shravani has given the correct answer. Who is the receiver? Who is the sender? And first you should know whom to send a message. Who is the receiver? Who is the sender? Then only you came to know. You can write very well the message. Raju and Sweetie also has given correct answers. Try respond like that, and yes, all I am very happy to that you are responding to my questions. In this way, I welcome your responses, and try to understand whatever I taught you, and keep watching these videos again and again. You can I hope you can understand and write the answers. I need 3 answers. One situation, you have to write 3 answers. Those are diary, notice, message, and send these answers to our Telegram. And don't worry about that. I will check your answers. With these we complete all the minor discourses of paper 1. Thank you very much once again, and have a nice day. Shall we meet on 26/11/2020, that is Thursday at 9 a.m.